this morning we usually do the feeding and the watering. She does all the water, I do the feed. Keith does help out whenever I have early morning adoptions, so we're thankful for him. And he does a lot of the hay, but we can't get all the credit, right? And it's a pretty morning, a little bit cold here at Horse Plus, so we're going to make sure all these horses have full bellies and they're hydrated.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day and make sure you subscribe.
You put me on the spot, I didn't know what to say.
Evaluating dogs, see if they're friendly or if they're bitey. Look at this little doggy shaking hands, giving your paw.
Of her babies, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I seen her. You know,
We've been delivering hay since they were over in Arnold Holler. It's probably 10 years now. Jason and Tony are both just jewel of people. Wonderful folks to provide a service for. We deliver every 2 weeks on Monday most of the time. I'm here today. We're down at the end of the year. Right now we're just we're scrapping everything, kind of get through to the 15th of May. We'll start all over again for a whole new year at the 15th of May. Well, it'll vary. We grade hay. If it's our #1 hay, we'll sell it for around $75 a bale. Plus, then of course, we got the haul bill on top of that. The spring cutting, you'll probably get around 4 per acre. Okay. And then you might get 2 the second cutting. So you'll get probably 6, average 6, sometimes 7 if it's real good rich ground per acre. So you'll see how many acres you got to have to make that many bales of hay. Yeah, it's farming. It's just farming. Yeah, that's the way it is. I'd hate to be a corn farmer right now or soybean farmer because they're just barely breaking even, and we're not doing much better, but we're fine. Yeah, we got our land paid for. Some of them are even paying for land, and that's just ridiculous. Land's got crazy high. That's a hay story.
Password only.
somebody surrendered the ducks. I walk in and they said that the guy couldn't take care of them anymore. So I just said that I'll take them off of their hands so they don't have to get a heat lamp and get, all flock feed and all that stuff. So, and I also took 2 cats today to take to PetSense, and then dropped off 4 dogs for y'all. And I actually picked out 2 dogs I got surrendered to y'all that I'll be taking sometime this week or next week.
Awesome. Just a typical week for you.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks.
So those yellow buttercup things over there are harmful to the horses. So
okay.
I
Gotcha.
spray to get rid of those.
Are they naturally attracted to them? Like as far as eating them?
Not really. They will overtake the field.
Oh, okay. And they just make it hard for the horses to feed then? Yeah. Okay.
So I've been doing this the last couple of years, and I'm getting them under control. This year I've got a pretty early start on it, so hopefully it won't be so bad this year.
That's good. The years of experience give you a bit of a system?
Not really.
No?
It's just weather. You got to play. You can't do it when it's wet and rainy. So nice sunny day, I'm out here trying to do it. So.
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Call first.
that work? Did you think I was a goat? Meh. Hello.
And here's Mr. Keith. This is our handyman of all handymans. He is bringing us all of the buckets. Washed. So these are buckets that we used to feed the horses, their grain and things like that. These are for our dogs, because we also have dogs. And you're gonna see plenty of cats around. So yeah, that's.
I love cats.
You love cats? You can take one home.
No, you can't. Unless I come home with another critter.
Now turn that black knob.
Turn it back. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna. You didn't bring your boots today?
I can't. I have an injury. See this? All right, y'all stand back.
I know.
These
I
are.
had her wear those in case you end up walking in.
Hey, these things right here have never failed me.
When we first started coming, we would come in Crocs. We would, because I mean, they're for water. It worked.
All right, is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good for right now.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Throw
true.
the sponges in there.
Okay, yeah. So, if you want to go ahead, you just get sponge and you just start cleaning them out. Okay, Cindy, you want to do this because my bag is about to drop off.
All right.
All right, appreciate you.
You're right. Sydney's a youngin'. Her back can take it.
Did you get that on video? She might try to take me down. No.
She caught herself.
I was like, we're going together.
We don't need to talk about what happened last week.
Got the inside of her pants like she peed on it.
I know.
She's having a time today.
I'm staying away. Can we plug it?
Goodness. She fell out of her chair last week, or office chair.
She's just having a time.
Aunt's friend had. She said, like, look at the guinea pigs. I was like, can I have one? She said, I don't know. We'll have to ask your dad. And I was like, please. I kept begging. I was like, please. On the phone, I was like, fine. Only one. Make sure it's a boy. And we found out in December. I was like, because one day I woke up because I was sleeping in the living room because we were moving to the house we're in now. Because at that old house, we lived out farther in the country.
Yeah.
Because while we were there, I know, because I was like, why is he so skinny? Like, Boots, he, in quotes, because it was a girl. So why is he so skinny? She had babies on the end of the couch, the other end down there, on one of my shirts. She had they were two, and they were stillborn.
Yeah.
It was her first litter. And then we ended up having Silver Bell and Earbell. Earbell we got rid of already. Because
cut off the whole way.
You know how bees think everything is a flower?
Yep.
Well, yesterday we had I had the door open, and I was sitting by the couch at the door because I had my guinea pig, and I just put him up, and I like to get fresh air. So I was just sitting there, and then a bee just buzzes on it, and I was like, no, that's not a flower, because it's trying to get on my blanket. It was like, hold on, I'm talking too fast. Then it tried to fly at my face. I was like, nope, I got it to shoo out the door, and I shut the door almost. Well, we used to have horses, our neighbor did, by out where we used to live before. Whenever it barely heard Aiden's voice, you just hear a screech.
Talking to him.
And then when they made that bridge out there by where we used to live, I would just play by that water.
He's fixing it where you won't get wet no more.
He cut the hole off.
Doing all right? Oh, yeah.
Hurting on the ankle a little bit, but I'm okay. Yeah, I started this horse yesterday, but I really didn't do any work because he broke a halter.
Yeah.
Monday and then Tuesday again, and try to get picked up.
I don't know how well this is gonna look, but I'm gonna at the video. I'm gonna go bring the cows and the donkeys over to another pasture. Well, so much for that idea. Wind blew my phone over, so you guys didn't get to see any of it. Bye.
I'm out here at the small animal clinic, the spay and neuter clinic that was being constructed in part thanks to Bob Barker. The inmates did a really good job of cleaning the floor, so there's just a few little pebbles sticking around and some dirt in the cracks. So I'm gonna just go over vacuum it, and then next step is going to be sealing the floors. And then once that's done, we start the construction here. That's gonna go real quick. So can't wait to get the floor sealed, get this project underway. So enjoy this time lapse of it happening. So while I was out here working at the small animal clinic, the highway was actually blocked by a tree that had fallen, and they just reopened it, so the sheriff is getting his high-vis vest off, and traffic is flowing once again. But yeah, you just never know what's going to happen around here.
Is it supposed to come out in a...
Yeah, like a strip, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, just like that?
Yep.
Okay.
You know how many animals I would have if my parents would let me?
Well, how many?
About half the population, probably.
Half the population?
Half the population of every animal. My favorite animal is a capybara, though.
Oh, really? What is that?
Yeah. So, you see guinea pigs like the ones that are called the shiny breed?
Mm-hmm.
Where they're brown with those little bits of black. That's kind of what a capybara looks like. It's just a huge version.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Flap. Oh! That flew everywhere.
The wind is not in our favor, is it?
Not today.
Let me know when you want me to take over. Whee! I don't care to.
I don't think I'll get the last bit.
You don't like your...
It's up against it. I'm a newcomer. I've been here only one day.
We have some fly predators. These are our Spalding fly predators, and they help us keep our flies down. So we start getting them, and then we just start putting them out. You just follow the directions on the bag, and helps us keep our flies not as bad. So getting ready to start putting these guys out again. Spring is here.
Over there, where there's like buckets on the wall. No, not in there.
Everything's so confusing with such a big place, huh?
We have a whole bunch of different nooks and crannies. How many sponges you got?
What's your favorite thing to do over at this place?
Here?
Yeah.
Giving treats.
Yeah.
I try to go around at least once a day and give everybody treats.
For being good.
Yeah.
That must take a bit of time.
It does. And some of them are real greedy. So like I have to, stop fights and things like that.
Yeah, that's understandable because they'll be like, no, it's mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets pretty muddy, especially when we have like weeks of rain.
Fine.
Christian music. You do the Christian music.
I can only imagine what it will be like when I'm by your side. I can only imagine.
Alright, that one's good.
And Sydney, you would say it's because of the music that they went so easily.
Everything listens to Jesus.
From 4 down to the minis has to be sprayed yet.
Okay.
So if we move Whiskey, I think that's his name, right? Over with Gray and Gunpowder, I can spray that one today. And then if we can move the minis, I can spray it today. So I'll only have the next week or tomorrow afternoon, we can move everybody over into this one and I can spray that one. Then everything down here will be sprayed.
Sounds good.
And then the only other 2 that I have is Q2 and 3. But who knows when I'll get around to that one because buyout's next week, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The 15th?
I don't think
Not next week, the week
Okay.
after.
The week after next?
You still got next week.
Yeah, if they bring them down next week, then I'll have maybe 24 hours to get those 2 sprayed. That's all I need. So we just got to tell Alan that we put the horses over here. And it depends on where he wants to put that one, if it's a good horse. I sprayed this yesterday, and that's what the weeds look like today. Hopefully they die out.
We have just officially finished our first volunteer day, and it was amazing. We started at the wash station. We still have a couple of things drying. We washed some bowls. We even worked with Cowboy and Dino. We got to hang out with Blackberry for a little while. We set up a stall. We just went around. We fed the goats. We just had a good day. It was nice and warm. We got wet. We hosed off Bentley. We had to clean Bentley. Bentley was a hot mess. And we even did the tractor. So overall, it was a good day.
I gotta go fill it up with bags. Feeding in the flood. I've gotta go to the dentist, and because I've got a tooth problem bothering me. And my mother, she's gonna tell me to hurry up. She told me this morning when we're leaving again. Ugh. No, don't close the gate. Thank you.
Thank you, Henrietta.
She's got her phone out, video it. It's an extra treat. Well, at least it washed the pollen off everything.
Don't try it.
What's she trying to do, jump over?
She thought about it.
I did think about it.
I would have had to laugh.
I thought, I have my phone in my back pocket. What are you doing, buddy? What have you got on you? Hmm? Ooh. Alan, I don't think he likes pettings. He don't like it right here. Maybe he does now.
Still morning yet, huh, buddy?
He don't know what to think. All right, my boots are clean now. Have you seen Haley?
I think her number in the intake box.
Oh. I'm done feeding.
Can we move the girls while there's no rain?
Move who?
Sky and Hope.
Sure. Hi, Mama. What are you doing, sweet girl? Shoot. Are we gonna make this? Well, at least they won't run over there. I think. Oh. Now how are we gonna get them horses over it? We're gonna have to ride them. Hi, baby. Whoa. No.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, pretty.
Oh, she really can't see.
But she walked right into me.
Hi, baby. Come here. Come here, baby.
Let me get it. Hold on. Oh, it's just right here.
Come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. I know you're a good boy or a girl. Quit. I'm not in the mood. I've got a dentist appointment.
You're gonna go soaking wet.
Haley, catch these horses when we send them across the river. All right, dude. Sorry, but we got to send you across here.
Let's go over this way. Especially it might be too much hammer.
All right. Let me get on this side so I can hold on to the panels, dude. You coming with me, buddy. Oh. Quit. Do not make me slip and fall in the mud, please. I'm carrying 10 pounds of water in my boots.
Me too. You mean the vet barn?
Yeah. I got the spunky one, of course.
Oh, watch out, pretty girl. My pants are falling off.
Quit. Whew. Whew. Together or separate?
That way the vets can pull them out one at a time.
This thing is not letting me go. Quit.
Out of my stall. Good day. Hang on, let me untie this and I'll help you.
Huh? Why is that one holding its foot up like that?
She's trying to claw, or not claw, but...
Paul? Be careful.
Okay. Y'all heard that suction. That's the puddle I fell in this morning. Emily ran and I ran behind her.
That thing randomly bubbles.
Yeah, I fell in it. We are currently in our dog intake barn, which we had to take out all the dogs because we have had some crazy storms hit recently and a lot of them have done a lot of damage. So as you guys can see, the entire skylines, the hail, so all our stalls have flooded. Our hay room, we had to clear out most of the hay bales because they got wet. So they're in a stall drying. We moved all the dogs out, put them in the vet barn where they're nice and dry for the weekend. And we're going to bleach out the rest of these stalls, strip them down, and just make sure we do a deep clean of everything. Yep, this is the bunch. And this was all dogs.
And this is all from last night?
Yeah, all last night's storms. This is actually it dried out. It was all the way to the walls and everything. So we're trying to get it vacuumed up and everything.
So I guess Megan is supposed to come get these, or was supposed to come get these, but I guess she is not able to make it today. I guess Keith is going to take them home over the weekend.
So this is our beloved bunkhouse. This is usually where our gentlers stay, or sometimes when people come and do work with us, they'll stay here. If you don't know, we have had storms, really bad storms all throughout the night. And this morning, we had some hail come through and we came into this morning. Actually, Alan was staying here last night. So we're thankful that he wasn't hurt. Right here, if you can see, bunk beds are soaked. There's a hole there and a hole there, and that was from hail coming through. Water was just trickling down here. There was a TV over here that was actually plugged in. So yeah, this could have been a very bad thing. And if you walk over here, you can see that the floor is bowing really bad. This was not like this. Underneath the bed was water, so it's pretty bad. You can see. Well, that's not the part, but this over here in this wall, you push. It's drying a little bit, but you can see the give. So this is kind of what we came into this morning. Have you seen Fat Daddy? Yeah, we had to move Fat Daddy over here. He's precious. He's deaf. We just found out. He's a sweetheart. We're trying to get him a home, but we moved him over here for tonight because in the intake barn, it got flooded last night as well. Haley probably showed you that. So we moved him over here to keep him dry. We have a couple of other dogs that we're going to move over, but we just been working on getting stuff moved around and organized. You can see where water has literally, it's still wet, where water has come in through the door. And this was all wet, and it actually went into this room as well. And it has flooded. So again, we've just been cleaning up water. When we were going and doing some investigating on the bunkhouse, I found out some interesting history. That bunkhouse used to actually sit over here, and it was the main office. Can you believe that? That little place was the main office. This that we have now was not here. That's just amazing to me. Like, that is so crazy. And it shows how far Horse Plus has come from that to that. And all of this, it's just amazing. And also, if you're wondering about Alan has been moved up to the trailer where he will be warm and stay dry. So we're very thankful that he did not get hurt or harmed in the bunkhouse during the storm.
Right when I got back from the dentist, we had some pretty wild storms come through, and we were in the hallway, and then we decided to move to the kitchen, and we were praying, and we had lots of hail and rain, and we had some panels blow down, the sheds down, some horses are in new pastures, but everyone is okay, so that's what's important. People are okay, horses are okay, dogs are okay, everyone's fine, and we're going to try to stay safe this weekend, so y'all stay tuned for Monday. Hopefully nothing will be down.